As churches begin to restart in-person worship, many states and localities are placing limitations on how many persons can be in attendance. A common restriction is limiting the attendance to a percentage of the normal capacity of the meeting space. One easy way to work with these new restrictions would be to take reservations for your church services. By using a reservation system, you can create and manage your worship environment, which in turn provides a safer experience for both your church staff and your church members. In this video, we will detail how CDM Plus Event Registration can assist in this reservation process. The first step is to create specific events in CDM Plus Event Registration. Open CDM Plus Desktop, select Event Registration, and then either select number 1, enter events, or select event records from the Windows tab. To create an event, click Add on the left sidebar. Enter a description, worship, 8:30 a.m. June 7th, 2020. Enter a location if you wish, and then enter the beginning date and time, and the ending date and time. You may enter a registration deadline if you wish. Finally, enter the maximum number of registrations or people that can attend this service. I will enter 25. Click Save in the left sidebar. Repeat this process for all other worship services that you wish to receive registrations for. I have already created an additional one for our Wednesday night midweek service. This time I've added 40 attendees, as this is in our outdoor worship center. We will also configure an email to send after someone registers for the event. Under Reports, Notices, Registration Emails. I've already created one, but to create this, you would click on the notice, you would click Select Add, and you would click the Add button and enter the name of the notice that you wish. In this case, it was Worship Service Registration Safety Guidelines. We can then click the Change button to edit this, and we have the contents of our email notice. We will personalize this by embedding variable fields from our right sidebar, or formatting palette rather. I have dropped in the first name from the registration and the last name from the registration. I have changed the category from the registration itself to the event, and I have dropped in the maximum number of registrations, and I have dropped in the actual event description for the email. Once this notice is properly set up, you may reuse this same notice for each of the worship events that you are registering for. The next step is to create the various events in the single event registration web ministry toolkit. Open wmt.saran.com, log into your toolkit, and at this point, click New Tool. We select which tool we want to create, a single event registration tool, and I'm going to create one for the Wednesday midweek worship service. And click the create. When this opens up, then we are going to set the fields that the person registering is going to be required to enter. You will note that we have preset fields, and they are either required, not required, or hidden. For this event, we're going to require the first name and the last name and the email address. We are going to hide the balance of these fields. We want to make it quick and easy to register. You can customize these or do what you wish on your own registration form. Next, in the options area, we will choose the event that this one is going to link to, and we are going to come and find the June 10th midweek worship. Next, I am going to set do not link to membership. I will then come down and select the email template that we have, or notice that we just created in CDM Plus Desktop. I'm going to click the worship service registration. If we want notice an email sent to a staff person when someone registers, enter the email address in this box. If you have multiple people to notify, enter multiple email addresses, separating each with a comma. The maximum registration is displayed. We will not allow overbooking. There is no charge for this. We will allow visitors to register multiple attendees. So if mom goes and registers, she can register for mom and dad and 2 kids. We can show or not show the event summary page. We will show the confirmation page, and we will require an electronic signature. Enter a message to appear on the confirmation page. In this case, I will state the reason for requiring worship registration and ask that the office be notified if the registration needs to be canceled. Lastly, click the Save button. The next step is to publish this new tool. Locate the tool you just created, click the Publish option. If you wish to have this event show up in Engage, check the box at the bottom to publish this tool to Engage. This allows members to sign into Engage and quickly register for new events, but Engage is not required to take reservations. This page contains the information you will need to publicize this event. You may elect to place a Register for Worship button on the main page of your website or Facebook page. The person that takes care of your website will use one of the first 3 options and tie the action button on your website to the link or the HTML code. If you wish to place a QR code on your website or Facebook page, you can click the QR code button at the right side of the direct link section. You will repeat this process for each worship event. Use the duplicate button to copy all registration settings, and then you just have to edit the title of each tool. Each tool will then provide unique links under Publish. We've now created the event itself in CDM Plus Desktop, and you have created the web tool that members will use to register. Now let's look at these in action. Assuming that there is a Register for Worship link on your website or Facebook page, once clicked, this will appear. The event description is displayed in the upper left area. I will enter the information from Mike Disney. And the required email address. As Sue Disney, Mike's wife, will attend as well, I will click Add Another Attendee, and I will enter Sue's information. If there are more family members that are going to attend, continue to click Add Another Attendee until all are registered. Then click Next Step. I will indicate that I have read and agreed to the confirmation notice, and then click Next Step to confirm and finalize my registration. We will now look at how these registrations appear in your CDM Plus database. Opening CDM Plus desktop, selecting Event Registration, select number 2, Register Event Attendees on the Getting Started tab, or Registration on the Windows tab. Select the specific event from the list at the top left. You will come and find Midweek Worship, June 10th. In the upper right area, those people that have registered are displayed. You can generate a report of registrations by clicking Print and choosing any of the available reports, such as Master List Detail. Print this to the screen. And I have my listing of who has registered for this event. What happens when the maximum number of registrations have been reached? In this case, a message appears on the initial screen informing the person that the event is full. This message will appear automatically once capacity has been reached and is the key advantage to pre-registering for your service. If registrations are canceled, simply find the registration in CDM Plus and mark it as canceled. We will cancel Sue. Here, we will change and we will mark this canceled, registration canceled, and save that. This will reduce the total registrations and automatically allow new online registrations until capacity is reached again. If you have questions about setting this up, please contact our tech support specialists at 800-633-9581 or email at support@cdmplus.com. If you want further information on adding the event registration component to your CDM Plus desktop software, or the event registration web ministry tool, or Engage registrations, please call sales at 877-891-4236 or email sales@cdmplus.com. Thank you.